started, I must warn you that many of the pictures in today's PowerPoint may be disturbing and very hard to look at. Also, as you leave, please pick up a copy of the handouts to share with others. So let's get started. Today I'm going to show you some pictures. Does that get your attention? How about that one? Surely that one did. Do you know what these pictures have in common? They all have one thing. Someone has made the decision to text and drive, putting their life and the lives of others at risk. Is it really that important to stay connected during every hour of the day? Today, many drivers lead busy lives and feel that they need to take care of things while driving. Whether it is asking your husband what's for dinner, texting the babysitter to pick up the kids, it needs to wait. Texting is the most alarming distraction because it involves manual, visual, and cognitive distraction simultaneously. Sending and reading a text takes your eyes off the road for 4.6 seconds. Going 55 miles an hour, that's driving the length of the entire football field blindfolded. It's extraordinarily dangerous. There are three main types of distractions. There's manual, which is taking your eyes off the wheel, visual, which is taking your eyes off the road, and cognitive, which is taking your mind off the road. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, more than 9 people and 1,060 people are injured in crashes that are reported to be involved with distracted driving. While you may think that responding to the text is a priority, it is not. Your life is more important, the lives of others are more important. Another way to put this into perspective is in January of 2012, 171.3 billion messages were sent in the U.S. every month, and at any given daylight moment across the United States, approximately 660,000 Americans are on their cell phone while driving. Some people may ask, so if it's so dangerous to text and drive, why do it? Some people simply don't understand how significant texting and driving is. Others know that it is dangerous, but disregard it, and some believe that they are too busy to just wait. As our children begin driving, the risk of accidents will increase. Every teen in today's society has a cell phone that is practically attached to their ear at all times. These children are getting behind the wheel of a car and believe they are invincible and cannot be hurt. We have to continue to educate them, teach them, and lead by example for the importance of not texting and driving. You may think you are a good enough driver that this will never happen to me. You may think you can safely text and drive, or drive and talk, but the fact is, what if we all thought that? We are all putting each other's life at risk. I can't tell you how many times I have been driving to or from work and I see people swerving all over the road. When I pull up next to them, they'll be on their cell phone, texting, talking, looking at Facebook, or something else. Then you have those individuals who think they can drive and apply makeup at the same time. The state of Oklahoma, as well as many other states, has laws against texting and driving. What Oklahoma doesn't do is specifically ban against driving while talking on the cell phone. The state of Oklahoma states that the operator of every vehicle while driving shall devote their full time and attention to such driving. No law enforcement officer shall issue a citation under this section unless the law enforcement officer observes the driver in a reckless position, putting their lives or the other lives at danger. So in other words, a driver will not be pulled over or ticketed for texting or using a cell phone unless the police officer observes a driver committing a crime. This is ridiculous. We need to ban the overall use of cell phones while behind the wheel. So what can you do to help? We can give clear instructions to our children that texting and driving is prohibited and they should not be caught doing it. If caught, consequences will happen. We need to talk to our children and show them the stories and the pictures of those affected by distracted driving. But most importantly, we must lead by example. Children learn from their parents' behavior. Be an example. Don't answer your phone unless you pull off the road. Parents always say they want to be the best role models for their children. Well, here's a perfect place to start. However, I will say this. I am a nurse who specializes in the recovery of organ transplants, and you can ask anyone in my family, I am guilty of texting and driving on many occasions. I am horrible at thinking that the text simply cannot wait. I know that the two things don't go together. I became a nurse to save lives, and yet I put mine and the lives of others at risk. So the next time you're driving and you feel the need to answer that text, what will you do? What will I do? I will wait. My life and yours is not as important as the text. Let it wait, pull over, or simply put the cell phone in another place where you will not be tempted. What do you want the last response what do you want your last response to be? On my way, see you soon, be it never make it? No text or cell phone is worth dying for. Get the message?